Look at this man. He's eating popcorn.
I'm I'm snacking while we yapping. What
Th-
can I say?
That's a fair point. And also, welcome to All Things Nerdy, episode 6. And this man is eating popcorn
Oh,
while we're talking. Yes. So,
I
what's
made
the
pop before we started this. I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
yeah, what's the first topic we're talking about today, Ben?
Well, I think we should first go over the ground rules for what this podcast is. For anyone who might not have seen any of the previous podcasts, we are all things nerdy. We are a podcast for nerds from nerds, like
Exactly.
me, easy here.
You pointed at the wrong direction in my point of view, just so you know.
Well, on my point of view, you're to my right,
Yeah.
so
On my
here we
point of view,
go.
you're right here. we somebody could remake that meme again.
I covered both bases. I'm covering both. I'm
Yeah,
covering both bases.
nevertheless, the first topic here, we're gonna give we're gonna talk about our knowledge about the good, the bad, and the ugly of this year's
Mhm.
TwitchCon event.
Which I have not actually heard a lot of drama from, so you're gonna have to enlighten me on this
Yeah.
one.
So, based on what I know, like what I remember as if it was yesterday, there has been one case to where, or like, I don't exactly know what part of TwitchCon did this, but they spiked their drinks to where they snuck some drugs into people's drinks, which is just fucked up. And there's also been cases to
I'm
where,
sorry, they spiked people's drinks.
not only that, there's also been cases to where kick streamers have been harassing people, and one person got pushed to a moving train, which they survived luckily, so they could like press charges for attempted
I'm
murder.
sorry, what happened?
That there's more. There is more
Whoa,
about
whoa,
this.
whoa, whoa,
There is
whoa,
more
whoa.
about the bad, bro.
Somebody got pushed
There's.
into a train?
I'm not capping when I say that.
What the hell's
I
happening?
don't know. Like, Twitch, you need to step up the. You need to step
This is
up on the
not good.
security. And
I
you want to
agree.
know what else was a problem? Like, one person got sexually assaulted because a man got his nipple sucked unconsentingly, and there was one person that was chasing clout, saying, "And SQC, let me suck your dick." No, bro, what has what has this event become, man?
It doesn't sound like a good time.
It doesn't
Does
sound
not
like
sound
a good
like a good
time
time.
either. And for those who went there and for those who were safe, I'm happy that you had a good time and that
Mhm.
you were safe.
Same.
Yeah, and I'll admit it, if I do end up going there in person, that would be because it would be to meet other content creators that I'm friends with.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'd probably be the only reason why I would go.
Yeah. And you want to know what's funny about, like, after the incidents of what happened at TwitchCon, there's been other podcasts, like one called Steak and Eggs, that talked about the TwitchCon incidents.
Mm. Okay, so this is wide. This is a widespread discussion that everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
I've just never heard of it, I guess. Okay.
And there's one member of the Steak and Eggs podcast that we're gonna talk about later in this episode. So
Ooh, who that is.
you're gonna have to wait. Alright,
I don't know.
nevertheless, that is the first topic that we're getting out of the way. And I'm just like giving like my knowledge about what I know about the incidents that happened at TwitchCon for 2024. And th- and I found this out like I want to say like a month ago, but it's Crispy has a demo for their patrons for the Smile Rim Chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't know a whole lot about, like, what to expect. All I know is that it's going to be a sequel to the Smile Room Chapter 1 for VR chat when it comes to the horror maps. And I agree with the
Oh,
VR chat community saying that Smile Room Chapter 1 is the spookiest horror map in the game.
yeah. I'm not sure if we did that one together or not, but if we haven't, we're gonna have to now.
What do you mean?
Well, we gotta do it again, and if we have done it, but we got to do it in anticipation for the second one that's coming out.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
We'll do
But
that
I say we
eventually.
do. I say we do it like sometime around the before the day it comes out, but not exactly like
Mhm.
too late in the hype. If you know what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, a next topic. This is one that I got
Before
pissed
we
talking about.
before we continue, when does the Smile Room Chapter 2 come out again?
I don't know. There is no
Okay.
confirmed release date.
There is no confirmation date. It just says, yeah, it's happening. It's coming. We don't know when, but it's coming.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fair.
And this is the first time that we're gonna talk about a social media platform that got people
Yeah,
pissed.
this
But
is not a good thing.
yeah, and the thing that I find stupid about TikTok is that it is getting banned in the United States.
Which
All
is where we
because
go.
politicians in America thinks that data is being given to China, which I must say
It's
this
not.
much.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not like you can't make a claim unless if you have evidence to back you up, which is why that this topic is so stupid to talk about.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like
This
I
is
stopped.
something that was in the talks for like a year and a half. Like I first heard about them potentially banning TikTok in December of last year. And I was like, what the hell are they going on about? I don't get it.
I didn't get it either, and and if I remember
Um,
correctly, they said that it's gonna get banned early 2025.
mm. Well, at least they're pushing it back till next year and not sometime this year
Yeah, and
because that was the original plan. The original plan was like September or something of
yeah,
this
I
year.
have no, and I stopped using TikTok a few months ago.
Yeah. I still use it occasionally. I still do. I still use it to get like international news occasionally from this one TikToker.
That's
Great
fair.
guy. He's so good.
Alright. And also, are you aware that Kai Cenat's sub record got broken recently?
No, I'm not aware of that. What was it before?
Let me look at it real quick. And
Okay.
why I asked that is because Iron Mouse recently broke the record for the most amount of Twitch subs.
Way to go, Iron Mouse. Representing all VTubers out there.
Hell yeah.
I have a VTuber-ish model. My computer is not strong enough to handle it,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Iron Mouse. Okay, so here's what I found, and this is what the Google Gemini is saying. As of October 2nd, Iron Mouse holds the record of the most subs on Twitch with 326,252 subscribers.
Wow.
That is
That's a
insane.
lot of subscribers. That is a lot of subscribers. And what did Kai have?
He had like. Okay, let me see. So Kai Cenat has 306,621 as of right now, based on. Wait, no. Hang on. What was the old Twitch sub record?
Is it just going to show the new current record?
Yeah. Okay, so here's what it says. The previous record for the most sub Twitch streamer was held by that. No, that is not what I was looking for. I'm trying to look for 2024. I'm not gonna bother with this at this case.
Is it showing like Ludwig or something?
Yeah, it showed Ludwig, not Kai Cenat.
That what was that like 2023, 22?
It says 2021, I think.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah,
So even,
so I
even
can't
sooner.
trust Google at this point, apparently.
Well, I guess not. That's unfortunate,
Yep.
but
And
oh well.
also, like, I've been seeing some videos where, like, people are just, like, talking about the drama to where Ninja's being salty about Kai Cenat because of the viewers and the broken record stuff. Like, I understand that you're I understand that Ninja is trying his best, but do you have to be salty about the new generation?
No, you really shouldn't have to be salty at all.
Exactly, like...
We are the future. Embrace it.
Exactly.
Let it happen.
Like, if I would... Like, I know that after, like, the generation where I, like, start blowing up on the internet, there's always going to be, like, another generation. And you know what? That's how the
Mm-hmm.
internet is. And I have no issues with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
And this caught me by surprise to see on Steam from when I launched it a few days ago. But apparently, there's a collaboration with War- World of Warships and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They were putting turtles on warships.
I honestly
Why?
don't know. I honestly don't
It's an
know.
interesting
Like,
collab. All right,
what?
hold on. Now I'm gonna have to look at this now. Hold on.
Like, what type of collaboration is that? Like, matter of fact, what even is the game?
Hold on. World of Warships. All right, so World of Warships is a free-to-play game. It looks like a
It looks like a what? Let's hear it.
I think, I think it's an MMO. It's very similar to World of Tanks, where there's like a lot of players on one map and they fight each other.
So, in other words, it's a PvP.
Yeah, a massive PvP game is what it looks like.
Yeah. And this is one that I pretty much was like, you know what? This needs to be talked about for this topic that we're going to move to. It, Candyland is something that was exposed as an NFT project.
Yeah, I've been seeing like little clips from some of the characters on Snapchat, and I was like, huh, I wonder what this is. Seems kind of interesting. I didn't think anything of it until it came out as an NST as an N oh my gosh NFT scam, and I was like, all these interactions are starting to make a little bit more sense now.
Yeah, the f- and the thing that's crazy about it is that it is on Steam. Like,
Yeah,
why would you put an
still are.
NFT project on Steam?
I think because people are greedy, they want money.
Exactly.
That's the only reason I could think of.
Like, like how Logan Paul is greedy, which we're gonna get into that later.
I'll be later. I'll be later. There's still a few before that.
Exactly. And the next, and speaking of, we're one more topic in, and then we're gonna start talking about that. Also, are you aware?
Mhm.
The thing that caught me by surprise is that Spencer's is making a duplicate of Spirit Halloween to where it is Christmas.
I've heard about this. My friend keeps mentioning it to me, and I'm just like, can you not? It's still spooky season. I want the spooks. I don't want Christmas lights.
I don't want the Christmas stuff yet. I want to wait until November. But guess what?
Uh,
We have
that's what I
one
needed.
location that opened 3 days ago at the time of recording the episode, which is insane.
There's already one open.
In New Jersey, yes.
It's spooky
It's not
season's not
even.
even over yet.
It's not even over yet, bro.
What are we doing?
Could you at
What's
least
going
wait
on?
until November? Like,
Come on.
come on, bruh.
Unbelievable.
Like, at
Unbelievable.
least, like with Halloween Horror Nights, that shit doesn't open until September. But couldn't you have waited until November to open? Like,
Come on. It's literally like a week and like 2 days away. Come on. Come on. Just wait a week. That's all you need to do.
and the thing that I'm not surprised about is that with how it's new, they don't have a whole lot of animatronics.
I would imagine that it would probably take a while for them to be brought into the store. So while they may be open now, not all of their stuff is going to be in the store at the moment.
Exactly. Like, for example, from when I went to a Spirit Halloween, last time I went to last time I went to a Spirit Halloween, they did not have Victor or Art the Clown set up on the displays.
I went to a Spirit Halloween about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, something
I
like
went
that.
2 months ago.
That would be why. Yeah, I went recently, and Art the Clown was the first thing that was there when I opened the door.
Yeah, what's your opinion on him?
Um, the animatronic looks really, really good, like high quality stuff.
Yeah, I've
My
seen.
friend has seen all the Terrorizer movies. I have not.
Yeah, I haven't seen
And
all
yet,
the Terrifier movies
he's
either.
even seen
So
the third one, which just came out literally earlier this month.
yeah, but other films that I have seen that Spirit Halloween has IPs for this year is that I've seen Corpse Bride and Scream. And if
Mm,
you have not seen
I
Corpse
still
Bride,
haven't
you're
seen
missing
that.
out.
I know. I haven't seen a lot of the Tim Burton Halloween movies. I haven't seen. Actually, I haven't really seen any of them except for A Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's kind of on the fence between a Christmas movie and a Halloween movie.
And it's
So it's fine if you watch them both.
Nightmare Before Christmas is both Halloween and Christmas. And if you're gonna try to convince me otherwise, good luck trying to convince me, because we will
It's
be here
both.
all day if you try to convince me.
It's both.
Exactly. And because of the fact that these three allegations are in the same timeline, Jack Doherty, KSI, and Logan Paul is in the same time point with their allegations. Which
Oh,
one do you
what'll
want to
happen?
talk about first?
Ooh, okay. So I don't know much about Jack Dougherty's allegations. I know a little bit about KSI's, and I don't know anything about Logan Paul, except I think I do possibly.
Alright. So, yeah,
Well, let's
which
start
of
with
the.
Jack. Let's start with Jack.
Alright, so a little recap so that we know, like, the past allegations along with the current allegations. Jack Doherty is well known for being a public nuisance, which he harasses innocent people for content, which is just absolutely fucked
Mm-hmm.
up. And there's a
We don't do
lawsuit to
that.
where his bodyguard just like KO'd somebody at a Halloween party, like pretty much like committed assault and battery, and he got into.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and there is one thing to where Jack Doherty and Neon got into a fight, but they both got kicked out. And the current allegations that we know is that he there's video evidence of him using his phone while driving in a dangerous area to where it was raining. And guess what happens? He crashed and his friend was bleeding through his head. And he was like, I don't give a shit about the fact that you're bleeding. I want to record more content so I can complain about my car. Like, that is not a good friend, bro. Like, what the
If
fuck?
you have a front, dump his ass. Get the hell out of that immediately. He is not there for you at all.
Exactly.
Get out of that mess, both literally and mentally.
Yeah, and other allegations that we all know. We know that KSI has been harassing Dan TDM, which that is absolute disrespect. Like,
Stop harassing our childhood.
exactly.
It's not going to go well for you.
Like, Twitter is on your ass for it for a good reason, KSI. Like, just take the
Mm-hmm.
fucking L. Like, matter of fact, like, Lunchley is
Man
being
up,
accused
big
of.
L, and get over it.
And you want to know what's crazy? Lunchley is being accused of containing mold in the cheese when it comes to the
I
pizza.
have, I have seen that. I'm tempted to go to the store, buy a Lunchley, and see if there's actually mold in it.
Yeah, you don't even have to see it. Like, other content creators tried it and showed that there's mold.
So many content creators, like Rosanna Pacino.
Dogpack
She's been.
404.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah, a couple of other content creators, but those are like the big two.
Yeah, and we also know that. And we also know that Mr. Beast and Logan Paul are like both the most hated people on the internet. KSI is new to being the most
At the
hated
moment.
person on
At
the
the
internet.
moment.
And recap on Logan Paul, there was one incident to where he found a dead body in the forest for
That
content.
was like several years ago. I think it was 2017.
We're still
actually.
bringing that shit up so that
I
we
love
know
it. We're
what's
still
up,
bringing it
so
up.
that we
No,
know the person
it's
who
like
he is
we know
today.
what you did. Here, have this.
And you want to
Remember
know
this?
what else
Remember
he did?
remember
He
this. I'm
claimed.
like, I don't care.
He claimed that he was making a game that makes you money. That shit was a scam, and CoffeeZilla called him out
Oh,
for it.
yeah, the Crypto Zoo or something.
CryptoZoo, yeah, like, bro.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Like, bro,
And
what?
and what's crazy about it is that Logan Paul is suing CoffeeZilla for it. Bro, why do you gotta sue people that are rightfully calling you out, Logan?
Oh, hmm.
And you
I hope
wanna...
CoffeeZilla wins because,
Yeah,
my
I hope
God.
CoffeeZilla wins as well. Like, matter of fact, like, there is so much shit that Logan Paul has done to where he cannot be trusted whatsoever. And there's also been 3 lawsuits against Prime Energy. And it's for containing harmful ingredients, one of them being lead. Which is why that people are against Lunchley. Like, and there's also...
Lead.
Yes, I'm not
You're
joking.
saying there's lead.
I'm not joking when I say that. And you want to know what's also...
My God.
And another thing that makes Lunchly an issue, alongside with the 2 problems that we recently mentioned, Mr. Beast says that Feastables' lunch is healthier than Hershey's. That's proven false.
Bullshit.
It is
That's
bullshit.
bullshit.
Absolute bullshit. And we recently had 2
Now,
hurricanes in
I will
Florida.
say this right now. I will say this right now. The Mr. Beast bar does taste a little bit better than Hershey's, but the nostalgia factor makes Hershey's taste better.
Yeah, I would rather try the old formula than the new formula, to be honest.
Both of them were good. Both of the formulas are good. They're both slightly better, in my opinion, than Hershey's. But Hershey's just has that nostalgia factor, which raises its taste to me, at least.
Yeah, alright, so,
Yeah.
like what I said before we were finishing up the Logan Paul, KSI, and Jack Doherty allegations topic, we recently had 2 hurricanes hit Florida.
Yeah. It was a span of like 2 weeks. It was like one hurricane at the very end of September, a week break, one hurricane right near the start of October.
Which is insane. Like,
I don't think that's ever happened. In the same area, too, that quickly, I don't think that's ever happened.
and with Hurricane Milton, it was so bad that there was tornadoes. Like, I'm not joking when I say that.
Yeah,
There was
it was
actual
bad. Like a
tornadoes.
natural disaster movie was happening. It was
And
ridiculous.
and when it comes to other stuff that's happened during Hurricane Milton, people's homes have been flooded. There are some people that are homeless now, and I feel bad for
Some
those who got...
literally got flushed away by
Yeah.
the water.
But on the positive note, when it comes to Hurricane Milton, we got power back a few hours, like, I want to say 13 hours after Hurricane Milton hit.
Yeah.
And as for Hurricane Helene, I wasn't in range of that, so I don't know a whole lot about that one. It just went
Okay,
awkward
so
silence all of a sudden.
So I wanted to look at the death count for both of the hurricanes. In total, at least 268 people have passed away due to the hurricanes that happened within that span of 2 weeks.
Oof. It's
Yeah.
like it's like from when COVID started, where like a good majority of the civilization got killed because of infections.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just bringing that up.
It's kind of odd that it's kind of odd that you're comparing COVID to a double hurricane, but okay.
That it's more so because of the death count.
Uh,
And
I mean, that's a lot of deaths compared to most hurricanes.
it is. And we
Yeah.
also, and I mentioned this the last episode, but we didn't get into too much details, but P. Diddy got arrested for his crimes.
Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil! What are you doing with that?
What do you mean? Like,
What,
what?
why does he need that many bottles of baby oil?
And there's also,
Use
like,
it.
been there's also been cases to where he unconsentingly, like, done some sexual acts and recorded that shit.
And recorded it? I mean, I heard the allegations that he had some unconsensual, But I didn't know he recorded it, possibly.
And there's also, like, one part of a news article said that he was, like, jorking it. Like, he was jorking it. But I'm happy that he got arrested because his crimes cannot fly whatsoever. Like, matter of fact, like, let me see, like, if we can bring up some current allegations we may be missing. Okay. Sean Diddy Combs facing new allegations of sexual assault. Capital R, lowercase a, capital P, parenthesis E. Credit to CJ the Champ for that joke. But nevertheless, that it's bad.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
But we're not gonna get into too much details because I do not want to risk getting this episode of the podcast demonetized if we get paid for it.
Or flagged or whatever.
Exactly.
We don't want it taken down, basically.
And also, something that caught me by surprise from when I was watching a Kevin Heimbach video is that there's a Ghostbusters collaboration with Krispy Kreme.
There's ghost donuts? Is that what you're saying? Hold on.
Like, based on what I know, the Ghostbusters logo is a cookies and cream. And the Slimer one, I don't remember what it was, but the Stay Puffed is self-explanatory. It's a marshmallow flavored donut.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Okay, so I have the official Krispy Kreme Donuts website open, which goes over the details for each of these donuts. Ghostbusters cookies and cream donut made with Oreo. This is probably the this is the logo design. It is a original glazed donut dipped in chocolate icing, topped with Oreo pieces, a dollop of buttercream with Oreo, and a no ghost logo candy. The Slimer donut is an unglazed donut filled with lemon-flavored green filling, dipped in purple and green icing with a Slimer candy. Ecto Sprinkled Donut is an original glazed donut dipped in orange-colored icing and sprinkled with neon sparkles. Only on half of it, for some reason, is what it looks like, but it looks cool. And finally, the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man Donut Pull-Apart is an original glazed donut nut with powdered topping, topped with marshmallow-flavored buttercream, and a Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man candy.
That's insane.
Like, these also delicious.
They went all out. They went all out on the Ghostbusters collab based on the sounds
absolutely.
Of it.
They went way over. And
they went,
I kind of want to go out and get these.
They went ham. They were cooking in the kitchen with that collab idea.
Oh yeah. They were apparently doing this for the film's 40th anniversary.
Oh shit!
I did not realize that movie was 40 years old, but that makes sense. The movie came out in the 80s, so.
Yeah, and this also means that RoboCop is also having his 40th anniversary.
Oh wow, you're right. So these are probably going to be around.
Wait, no, not RoboCop. Sorry, it's 1987 for RoboCop, but it's going to be the 40th anniversary soon.
It'll be coming up, yeah.
Okay, the Terminator series is having its 40th anniversary. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. I was like, I know there's some sort of science fiction series getting a 40th anniversary, I was like, I don't think it was RoboCop, but it sounded correct because I knew it was from the 80s. I just wasn't sure which year.
Yeah, and also this honestly like pisses me off to talk about, but I cannot believe that Twitch is being unfair with the policy when it comes to the terms of service when it comes to VTubers. Like, first we've
So
had cases to
wait,
where they're
wait,
getting
wait, wait,
wait,
wait.
hold that thought.
So I just read this like little expert at the, I mean, right below where the donut flavors were for the Krispy Kreme collab. Alongside the Krispy Kreme and Ghostbusters donuts, fan could also enjoy a chilling new drink, the Slimer's Slimeade in a signature ectoplasm green. It sounds like lemonade, but it's green.
I can't,
Sounds interesting.
I can't
It'll
believe I
probably
got
be
this.
around for the. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say this real quick.
Yeah, I can't believe I
But
was
it sounds.
interrupted.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad now.
Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, it honestly pisses me off to talk about the hip policy for VTubers. Like, it honestly feels like the school policy with the shoulders.
I. What is the hip policy?
They changed the policy to where VTubers cannot show their hips. Look at that face, bro. Like, and he was like, "Oh."
That's so childish and petty. What the hell?
It is childish. Like, I I just don't get why Twitch is just changing the policy to where it's just being unfair on one party while on the other. Let's just no. Like, there's like in the last episode of All Things Nerdy, we talked about the fact that there's been some VTubers who's been getting wrongfully banned. And there's been one time
Iron Mouse.
yeah, Iron Mouse's
Especially Iron Mouse.
yeah, Iron Mouse's channels
That was a whole
got banned
fiasco.
because
That was a whole
one
fiasco.
person did a DMCA strike as a source to try to dox her. Failed. And Zentreya got
That's
like
just
a
ass.
warning
That's
for
just
sexual
ass.
themes just for wearing a one-piece swimsuit or a bikini, which is so stupid. Like, I can't, like, why would you say no to that shit but let softcore porn slide when it comes to facecam streamers? This is just so
Twitch's
fucking
policies
stupid.
Twitch's policies have always been weird. This is just extremely weird.
If anime logic was real, a vein would be popping right now.
It would be pulsating. It would be pulsating.
What? Like, what's next when it comes to the bullshit policies that Twitch has? Even if I play by the rules.
Hopefully nothing that affects us small-time creators, but only time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell, but it's gonna be so stupid if they ban childish voices, because what if the streamer is a minor at the time of the stream? Like, for example, I was 17 at the time I started streaming. Well, 16 turning 17, but you get the point.
Mm-hmm. So crazy. Have you heard that Nintendo is making an alarm clock?
I've heard about that. I found that out on Instagram.
I found that out because of the official Nintendo website, aka the official YouTube channel for Nintendo, but yeah.
Yeah.
So basically what it is, it's called Alarmo. And what Alarmo is basically an alarm clock that activates with your movement. And it turns off if you get out of bed. And I think that's a really cool idea. Here's the catch, however. You need to be a Nintendo Switch Online subscription user, which means you pay for a product, but then you need to pay for it monthly to actually use it. And I think that's really stupid. It kind of defeats the whole purpose, but it looks really fun because you could like customize like all the noises and all like the little decals on the LED screen. Pretty sure the alarm clock is going for about $69.99. I think. I could be wrong. Actually, hold on. Let me look at that.
And to be honest, like, there's like different sounds that I know. Like, I know they're having a Mario sound where it makes coin sounds if you don't get out of bed,
Yeah,
and it makes
I was
splashing
wrong.
sounds
I
for
was very
Splatoon.
wrong. It is 99.99, and it comes out in November. But yeah, pick a title, pick a scene, set a time, and let alarm mode handle the rest. In the morning, you'll experience immersive sounds and music from the scene you picked, followed by a game element arriving to help wake you up. Like I said, in order for the alarm to actually turn off, you actually have to either hit the button on top of it, which you could set, or the interactive element, which if you get out of your bed, which I think is cool. I like the options of having you pick between both. Oh, hold on. If you stay in bed too long, your alarm will get more intense and you'll get a visit from someone more persuasive. One of the examples is Bowser. That's so fun.
Bro, if Bowser, imagine if like Bowser just like roars like you like rah,
It's like, get out of bed!
like,
Or something. I don't know.
or you hear Jack Black's Bowser voice getting get your ass out of bed.
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
Um, when you
Jack
get
Black,
all the way
please
out
make
of
that
the
a
bed,
meme.
when you get out of the when you get all the way out of the bed, the alarm will stop and you'll be treated to a brief victory fanfare. Hurrah! Congratulations, you got out of bed. It's great for
What?
people with depression because they don't want to get out of bed. So the fact that they're being congratulated for getting out of bed is very fun.
Yeah, and you just like hear the Pokemon victory theme, just like what is it? I don't know. Or you hear like the Super Smash Bros. With all steam when you wake up. Like who knows where that
Mm.
can go. And also, are you aware that A Quiet Place is having a video game called Quiet Place Road Ahead?
I did hear about this. That'll be so cool.
And it honestly looks amazing so far based on what I've seen. And I have it in my Steam wishlist because I've seen the films and I honestly enjoy it. Well, not I've only seen part 1. I haven't seen part 2 or the prequel yet, but the game looks good.
Don't mind me. I'm just moving my screen around while also looking at my blue light
I,
glasses reflection.
I can see it on the reflection. What are you moving?
So the Google Docs is on like a white background. So that's what I'm moving around right now. And I just noticed that the reflection is just going crazy.
I have a
So I was
feeling you're gonna sneak another I'm pretty sure you're gonna sneak another topic in at the end. I have a sneaky suspicion about that.
I'm actually not. I don't have anything to add this time.
Why
I
does
don't
my
have
water
anything
smell
to
like
add
raw
this
peppers?
time. What?
Apparently, my water smells like raw peppers for some reason. That's
I'm gonna
concerning.
quote, I'm gonna
Nope.
quote that.
I have. Okay, back to what I was saying. Like, A Quiet Place Road Ahead gives me Alien Isolation vibes.
Oh, it's one of those kind of games. Ooh, that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. It's a first person view game and you're just like sneaking past from a death angel. Like if you make noise you're fucked. And it also has
Yeah.
a setting to where you can connect your microphone to it. Imagine how that would sound. like
Oh.
like imagine if I just like
If
play it
you
on
talk,
stream and
you die.
imagine if I play it on
You get a
stream and then I just go
you get a sound
hi you
redeem.
pussy and I just die. That would be funny.
You get a sound redeem. That'd be funny.
If I get a sound redeem, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
you don't want to be a sound redeem during that.
Also, Invincible is having a season 3.
My friend John is very excited about this. He is a huge Invincible fan, so I know he's going to be watching this the day it comes out.
Yeah,
I need to get caught up. I have only seen the first few episodes of season 1. I need to finish watching season 1 and then start season 2 and then watch the Adam Eve.
I haven't seen season 2.
Well, you're further than me. You've seen all of season 1.
Yeah, I've seen all of season 1, and let me tell you, season 1 is so goddamn good.
I
And
know.
Omni-Man's fatalities in Mortal Kombat 1 is very referential.
I would imagine. I'm really excited about this because this means I get the chance to go back and watch seasons 1, 2, and the Adam Eve special or series. I don't remember if it's a special or series. I can't remember. But I'm excited about this. And it looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait.
I also have the Adam Eve game on my Epic, but I haven't played it yet.
I got that for free on the Epic Game Store just last night. Get it now while you still can, people. Actually,
Ex-
this probably will go up before that after that expires because it expires tomorrow.
but
So
but
never
here's the
mind.
thing: it can always come back next year.
It can. It can always come back. And if it does, get it. It looks good. Plus, it's an Invincible game, so come on.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the show, I think you'll be
Yeah.
a fan of the game. Whoa, that close up. God damn. Oh yeah.
Get the
Oh yeah, I can
game.
do that too. Watch this.
Yeah, 'cause I actually have to either move my computer because I'm on a laptop, or I could actually just like lean forward.
I'm staring at you intensely.
Now we're just having a staring contest.
Yeah,
All right.
nevertheless, like,
So,
from when I mentioned steak and eggs a few minutes ago, Asmongold
mhm.
recently got banned on Twitch for saying a racist thing. Like, he said a racist comment about the Palestinians. Wait, what? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, he said racist stuff against a country because he said that they're
Palestine.
genocidal.
Genocidal?
Yes, I'm not joking when I say it.
Is that how you're pronouncing that word? Are you doing that intentionally or not?
Hang on.
It's pronounced genocidal.
Yeah, I said it wrong.
Genocidal. You said genocidal.
I said it wrong unintentionally. Nevertheless,
You wanted to.
after
It
he
doesn't
made
matter. You
after
got the
he
point.
made that comment, he made a tweet saying, "Hey, I'm not proud of what I did." And then the day after he gets banned, he
Good.
said,
You owned up to it.
"Yeah." After he got banned on Twitch, he addressed his actions and said, "Hey, while I'm away from Twitch, I'm going to clean my room because I'm not gonna do the streamer move and hire a cleaner. I'm cleaning this myself because of my past actions."
Good.
Good.
Good. He's taking it. He's taking action. Yay!
He's
We love it when
taking
people do
action
this.
on his room.
Woo!
And as for the Twitch ban, it's honestly insane to know that he got banned for saying stuff against a country for being genocidal. And do I agree with his takes? I don't know a whole lot about it, so I can't really say, but I'm keeping my mouth shut about it on the internet if I have an opinion on it.
Probably for the best.
Yeah,
There's a
because
lot of people out there that would be very angry pitchforks about your decision. So
exactly,
I'm
like they
also not going to
and
say
there would
anything about
also
it.
be allegations against me if I did that.
Yeah, we don't want those.
Yeah,
We don't want
we
those at
don't
all.
want any of that.
Nope.
Like, as an example, there's one situation that we cannot talk about publicly, and I did admit it. I have no plans on talking about it unless if it gets leaked, which I'm not going to talk about it.
If you're not going to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it either. So, what is the Edge of Sleep?
It's Markiplier's new Amazon original show.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot he's making a show.
Yeah,
I forgot about this.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
excited. It looks
he
interesting.
went from making went from making YouTube interactive projects to a movie to a TV series. This man is
He's
insane.
got, he's got interactive. He's got a date with Markiplier. He's got a thief with no,
A heist with Markiplier.
a heist with Markiplier, and then finally Markiplier in space.
Correction, it's in space with Markiplier.
What he said. I gotta remember you're on this side on your end.
And I flip you off on my end because
I know. I saw
where's the
that.
fun in the friendship if you don't bully your friends out of love? Anyways, back to
He's
what
also working on the movie for Iron Lung, a horror game
it's a
set
indie
in a
horror game.
submarine.
And I'm honestly curious, what type of narrative will the movie have, given the fact that we don't.
I'm
The game
also
has a
very.
lot of mystery.
The game has a lot of mystery and there's not a lot of lore, so I'm kind of curious how he'll expand on this. Now, we have no idea when this movie is going to come out. It might come out next year. It probably will, for honestly.
Yeah,
But
my
I'm
and it
excited.
and it's all. And I've also been seeing the fact that it's been confirmed that it's planned to be a cinematic release, like released in
Thank
cinemas.
goodness! I can't wait to watch it on the big screen.
I want to watch it on the big
The
screen as
the,
well.
the actual big screen, not like TVs. Those are also called big screens, but the big screen.
Exactly.
So, Twitter's got a new block update and it's got people pissed off, including Crazy. He actually got off of Twitter. He's done. He's no longer on there.
And also, the buddy's account will no longer be on Twitter.
I mean, I still am, but I'm on a different part of Twitter, so it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah, and also, look at all. Also, editor, zoom in real quick. Look at all of these follows that we got on Blue Sky. We appreciate y'all for that.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Look at all those follows.
Look at all those
Go
follows
follow the
on Blue
buddies
Sky.
and Crazy on Blue Sky. It is basically better Twitter.
It's basically a toxic free version of Twitter, and there's no bots.
Like I said, better Twitter.
Yeah, like the situation was so bad that it pissed a lot of people off. Like,
It was so bad. It pissed me off when I saw it. I was like, well, that just defeats the purpose of a block. And then there was some people in the comments of the post saying, doesn't this go against Apple and Google's terms of services? And I'm like, I think it does.
it actually does. And it's also illegal in multiple countries.
Yes, that. Someone then followed up with a post saying, I mean, not saying, but like showing an image of Apple's terms of services regarding a block system on an app. And it just completely goes against what Twitter's new block system is. It's that bad.
And it's also against the terms of service on Google's App Store.
Mm-hmm. I fully expect X to be taken down from both the App Store and the Google Store by the end of the year.
Exactly.
If it's not already,
like
matter
of fact, Twitter/X should be banned instead of TikTok.
Absolutely. X is a toxic environment.
And also, I'm pretty sure we're all going to geek out on this next topic, but we have a release date for Universal's Epic Universe.
I'm so excited!
Bro, same here. Like,
what has started off as just a whole bunch of planning is finally paying off. Next year in March, Super Mario Land in Orlando is opening up to the public. And I am so excited because it's going to be featuring the Donkey Kong Country ride that's only in Japan at the moment as well.
And we're also going to have Hogwarts in Epic Universe, and we're also having like a Dark Universe thingamajig to where it's inspired by Universal's classical monsters.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And we're also having Burke.
Really cool. I can't wait.
Yeah, we're also having Burke from How to Train Your Dragon, which I'll admit it, that's gonna be fucking sick when it comes out. Like, what other stuff do we know about Epic Universe?
That's a very good question, Crazy. Why don't you look this one up? Because I've looked up the Krispy Kremes and the Alarmo now. So why don't you look this one up?
I'm looking at it up right now, bro. Like,
nice.
Yeah, we're having the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That's what I was thinking of.
I said that in the exact same tone as nice cock.
What the f- So we're having the two original areas that we're having for Epic Universe is Celestial Park and Helios Hotel.
Those sound like fun.
They do sound fun. But Super Nintendo World and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and the so for the IP areas, Super Nintendo World is my most anticipated area.
That's gonna
Well,
be probably one of the bigger. That's probably gonna be the biggest, I think. It's gonna have all the stuff from the Japan site, but over here in America, and that's really cool.
and Dark Universe is my most anticipated on the original areas.
Oh yeah, no, like I fully expect it to be like haunted houses all over the area. That'll be
Like,
so cool.
you want to know what? And this also means one positive note for Halloween Horror Nights. It would give them a good excuse to be in two different parks, if you think about it.
Yeah,
That way,
absolutely.
we have a variety of original houses as well as, if we're lucky enough, a few more IPs for both
Oh
parks.
yeah, absolutely.
Like, let's say, for example, if Halloween Horror Nights wanted to give A Quiet Place a round 2, they can do that in both areas.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That'd be insane.
That would be insane. Which, speaking of, now that we mentioned it, what is an IP that hasn't made it yet, but or one that you missed out on but want to see someday?
Ooh. Ooh.
And
Oh
as for an
no.
IP that we haven't
Oh,
had yet,
mm.
if Stephen King is down for the idea, I would love to see it as an IP for Halloween Horror Nights.
I would totally be down for um another Michael Myers or another Jason Voorhees kind of a thing. Like some of the big horror IPs. I would love to see those again, honestly.
So, so basically, Friday the 13th or Halloween.
Pretty much.
Like,
Pretty
if I
much. That's
remember correctly, they've had Halloween 1 and Halloween 4. But as for Friday the 13th, I don't know what Friday the 13th films they've had, but I know they had Freddy vs. Jason back at 2015. And this also. And I also want to see Megan have her own haunted house at some point.
that would be cool to see.
Yeah,
I agree.
like The Exorcist Believer and uh, the the Purge and fuck, what other? Oh yeah, Insidious. I was thinking those three
Yeah.
houses. They've had their own. Those IPs from Blumhouse has had their own house, and a
Mhm.
good prediction that I made was, what if Halloween Horror Nights has a Five Nights at Freddy's house for the 10th anniversary? We didn't get it this year, but I'm sure we'll get it next year for the promotion of Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I'm excited about that, which
Same
also
here.
for some reason is not on the list. Why did we include that?
Because we don't have, like, enough info to know, like, what we can talk about yet. And also, we have a new Mario Party game. Awkward silence. Every B is just on focus mode. Mario Party Jim Brody.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is the newest Mario Party game released for the Nintendo Switch system. Literally came out last week on Thursday. It is 7 boards. 5 of them are brand new to the Mario series, and 2 of them are old classics, being Mario's Rainbow Castle from the first Mario Party game and
Yeah.
Western Land from Mario Party 2.
Yeah.
With over
The nostalgia.
170 with over 117 minigames, this is the biggest Mario Party yet. There
That's
are so
insane.
many different game modes too, besides just party mode.
I'm
There's a
gonna.
bunch of minigames. There's a story mode. There is a Koopa.
There's
There's
a
like a race
story
mode.
mode?
There's a story mode!
Bro, I gotta fucking play that shit, bro.
Dude, I got the game. I pre-ordered the game like a couple of months ago. I started playing, like, I played the intro cutscene, and I heard that there was a story mode, and I was like, the story mode for this? Oh, hell yeah, I'm playing that first. I don't care
Bro,
about party mode. There's a story mode, and I'm gonna play
I
this.
am going to be grinding my ass off when I play by myself, bro. Like,
The party. So basically, what the premise for the party mode is that each of the boards are getting set up for the party that's about to happen, aka the Mario Party. So So all the boards are getting set up for the Mario parties, and you basically just go around the boards, exploring the board in its full detail for the most part, taking on little mini challenges, helping out people, and taking on a final boss at the end of each level. It is so much fun. I 100% recommend playing the story mode at least. It's so good. There is also a Bowser a bomb challenge where you basically just have to sit in a tank and you just have to keep firing bombs off at an imposter Bowser because Bowser is also a playable character, so they have to include Bowser some other way. So they made a Toady, which is like a little Magic Koopa minion. They turned that into a giant Bowser basically. It's very fun, but the Koopathon is basically a rate. Your tongue is saying. I'm sorry, I'm just yapping. I'm really excited.
Yeah, now I'm gonna continue yapping about
I'm
what you
not
know about.
done. I'm not done. The Koopathon is basically a race mode with coins involved. As you collect coins, you go further along in the game. There are three coin-based mini games. The more coins you get, the further you go along. You could do 3 laps, you could do 5 laps, you could do 7 laps total. 5 laps take about 7 minutes or so. Well, not seven. Well, for me, I did each of the laps individually. The 3 lap for me took about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes or so. 5 laps took about 5.5 minutes, and 7 laps took about 9. So it all depends on how you guys do at these coin mini games. But basically, the more coins you get, the further you go. There are items you could use to sabotage your opponents. Well, the person right behind you or the person right in front of you, depending on what your position is. But there is also a Bowser mini game, which potentially could send you back quite a couple of spaces. If you're in first or fifth place, it's up to 30 spaces, depending on how far along you are. And that is insane. And the one thing I am a little upset about between this Mario Party and Super Mario Party is that there are no 20-player mini games. Those were so cool. I loved it doing those like little team mini games with in that and Super Mario Party where like it's like the 4 main characters, but then each of those characters have like 3 other people teaming up. And that I liked that gimmick. That gimmick was so cool. Unfortunately, those mini games are not in Jamboree, but you know what? With all the other stuff that's happening, that's fine. I don't mind. There is so much going on in this game. I totally recommend you get this game. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm done talking about this.
I'm probably gonna. There's a chance that
Oh
I
yeah,
may get the game as like a family Christmas present.
you should do that. It's a very good game. I recommend it.
And also, it's Mob Entertainment released a teaser for Poppy Playtime, which means that we can talk about our predictions for what we know about the story of the game as well as where the gameplay is gonna go.
I'm excited. I saw the teaser and I was like, huh, I wonder what this big bad boss is gonna be. And it's just this little sheep guy. It's just this little guy. It was
Yeah,
probably the same size as most of the other plushies around, like the factory. It's this little black sheep.
yeah,
They've been sending out a lot of promotional images saying that these are called nightmare critters, and there's like 7 of them as well. There's like a shark. There's obviously like the black sheep. There's also a crow, I think. 90% sure. Um, But yeah, there's about 7 of them. There's 7 of these little guys, and they're all evil, basically. The evil counterparts to the Sunshine Critters. I think that's what they were called.
yeah.
But
They're
those
called
were
this.
the
It's Smiling Critters.
Smiling Critters. I knew it was something S, and there was an M in there somewhere.
And
I was just
I've
sure.
and before I heard about that, somebody made a good point saying that they could be known as the Rejected.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah, if they're called the rejected, shit.
Rejection.
If they're called the Rejected, shit, I would play that, brother.
Oh, I would too.
Like, I'm in the process on playing Chapter 2, but I'm stuck on that Huggy Wuggy portion. Like, this side of my headphones doesn't work because my driver is fucky. Like, I just, like, do this. Oh, crap, I can't hear on my left ear. I can't hear on my right ear.
Well, that's
So,
not good.
yeah,
That's
that's
not
the...
good.
Yeah, that's an unfair disadvantage, bro.
That's really not good. Oh no.
Yeah, I
Oh, I
can't...
hope that's not too much of an issue.
It's gonna be a bit of a bitch for me to do, which is gonna suck. Like, I can't beat that part, man. But I'm pretty sure I might be able to do the rest of Chapter 2 for Horror Game Season 2025.
Ooh, I see. You're kind of pushing it out, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Now, after 3 long waiting years, we are finally getting Arcane Season 2.
And it's also been confirmed that's going to be coming out next month, which is November.
Yeah, you're over there.
What do you mean?
You said on your end that you're on this side of me, but like I said earlier, for me, you're on this side. So I instinctively want to do this, but you're not over there.
That's fair.
Um, but for anyone who doesn't know, Arcane is a League of Legends TV series on Netflix, and it has a lot of really good music on there, honestly. Imagine Dragons was one of the big song artists for season 1, and I saw the creator artist list for season 2, and 21 Pilots is there. So expect some really cool music coming out of that. Yes, I know. I saw the list and I was like, "Oh!"
Oh shit, bro.
Hold on. Let me
Holy,
let me look at the list.
holy fuck, that is going to be exciting, bro. And I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have the same voice actors and actresses as season 1, which I wouldn't be surprised if we do.
I
Like
would
Ella
so.
Pornell as Jinx, she was pretty good.
All right. So, I have the official song list for season 2. I'm going to say the song name and then I'm going to say the artist name. I Can't Hear It Now by Freya Rydens, Sucker by Marcus King, Renegade, in parentheses, We Never Run, by Stefan Don, Raja Kumari, I think that's how you pronounce it, featuring Jarina DeMarco. I think that's how you pronounce that one. Hellfire by Fever 333, To Ashes and Blood by Woodkid, Paint the Town Blue by Ash Nico, Remember Me intro by D4VD. Cocktail Molotov by ZAND. What Have They Done to Us by Marco and Comma Gray. Rebel Heart by DJerv or DJERV. The Beast by Misha Mansour. Spin the Wheel by Mick Wigret. Oh, this is a really interesting pronunciation. Hold on. Ma Melior Enemy? I it sounds French. By Stromae and Palm. Fantastic by King Princess. The Line by 21 Pilots. Blood, Sweat, and Tears by Cheryl Lee Ralph. Come Play by Stray Kids, Young Miko, and Tom Morello. Wasteland by Royal and the Serpents. And finally, the opening title version is Enemy by Imagine Dragons featuring JID.
I'm not surprised.
I honestly did not know that was the intro, but I'm so excited it is.
Yeah, and I recently found this out, and this is gonna have to be a topic for episode 7. But Blumhouse recently launched a Discord server.
They have a Discord server now?
Yeah, that's gonna be a topic
Oh,
for episode 7.
whoa! Put that in the topic list right now before we forget. That is big
I'm
news.
gonna throw it in after the recording.
Nice.
All right. Anyways, that is all for episode. That is all for episode 6 of All Things Nerdy, the podcast from nerds for. Wait.
The podcast for nerds from nerds.
There we go. And what he said.
Yeah.
I'm just. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do the simple route. This has been All Things Nerdy, the podcast of the buddies.
Mm-mm.
So there's 2 lines we can have.
Yeah, there are. Either or.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, my brain just like went burr on that outro. Nevertheless,
You're good.
do you have any closing thoughts that you want to say?
Um, not really. No, I don't. I don't have anything.
Wow, I have to be the one with the closing X.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I don't have anything to add.
I did part
If I'm
one
not-
of mine, and I'm gonna do part two right now. For those who wants to support us at rogueenergy.com, make sure you use the code. Yup, it's the buddies at checkout. It would give
Go
you
get some rogue
10% off.
energy. Go get some rogue energy.
Hell yeah. And
Go
also,
get some.
and also, we do director's cuts and behind the scenes over at our Patreon, which is patreon.com
Which
slash
is
yup, it's the
back
buddies.
up after not being up for like a month and a half. We're good now.
Yeah, we're good
We got
now,
everything else
and
figured out.
the old director's cut stuff doesn't exist anymore, but on the positive note, we can improve on the new stuff because they need improvements.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, see you all around, and thank you for tuning in to episode 6 for all things nerdy.
Bye, guys. You guys have a good rest of your day or night, morning, whenever. Bye.